Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to give you our review of Disney's Saratoga Springs Resort. Welcome back, guys. We are in our new studio room in our new house. Very exciting.
Yeah.
And today we have a resort review to do. So we recently got to stay at Saratoga Springs in one of the...
Renovated 1-bedroom suites.
Yes. And we had an awesome time and we really like this room. We're excited to talk about our thoughts on this resort in the room. So a little bit about this resort. This is a DVC resort and also one of the larger resorts on property. Being DVC, the resort consists of studios, 1-bedrooms, 2-bedrooms, grand villas, as well as the treehouse villas that are kind of off to the side of Saratoga Springs. The resort is separated into 5 sections. The resort also has 5 pools, including the pool over at the treehouse villas, and 2 of those pools include slides.
The resort also features the Buena Vista golf course, which seems very popular. We're not golfers, but our room was on the golf course this time and we saw lots of people out there. It also makes for just a very beautiful resort because it's a nice manicured golf course. If golfing is something that interests you, this is a great place to stay.
Probably one of the biggest draws for this resort is its location to Disney Springs. You can walk to Disney Springs from any part of the resort. However, Congress Park is kind of that area that is the quickest walk. During normal operation, they do also offer a boat from the main part of Saratoga Springs over to Disney Springs as well.
Right now, though, as of filming this, the boats are not running, although things are starting to open back up. So we're thinking those boats will come back soon. If you're mobility challenged or you're not as good with walking longer distances, some areas of the resort may not be as walkable to Disney Springs. We were just fine with the distance, and we were in one of the furthest away areas this time around.
We were in the grandstand area, which when you kind of go into the resort is off on its own on the right. It's actually the closest set of buildings over to the tree houses, which is kind of cool. We could see the tree houses and walk right over there.
Another option, if you do happen to have a car with you on your stay, is you could drive over to the Congress Park parking area and then walk really quickly into Disney Springs without having to drive all the way around into the Disney Springs parking lot. So we actually did that once as well and it worked out fine. You're staying there, so you're allowed to use the parking lot there, so no problems there whatsoever.
Let's talk about the room a little bit. I really like this room. We stayed in Saratoga Springs in a 1-bedroom a couple years ago, back before the remodel, and we found it pleasant. We enjoyed our stay. I believe that was for a Run Disney weekend. I really like what they've done with these rooms. It does fall in line kind of with their usual remodeling theme. You get the hardwood floors. They redid the kitchen in there.
They've redone the bathrooms up, very nice, very sleek and beautiful fixtures and bathtub. It's a great remodel. We stayed there with some of our family. In total, we had 3 other people with us, so a total of 5 people in the room. For setup, the room has a separate bedroom with a king bed, correct?
Yep.
And then it also has a Murphy-style pull-down bed where the couch is, and then another Murphy-style twin bed underneath the TV in the living room area. So plenty of sleeping areas for everyone who stayed with us. We were very, very pleased with our stay there. The rooms are done up very, very nicely now. With the hard floors and everything, it's very clean feeling. This one in particular, I felt maintained the theme of the resort extremely well. So the resort is themed off of Saratoga Springs and the horse races and community there. So you have lots of horse theming, but also some like awards and different pictures of kind of the countryside there. It's very beautiful, light and airy. I really like this resort. I think it's really nice.
Yeah, I agree. I think this resort gets a little bit of flack for both its size and because it's not necessarily the best location compared to some other DVC options or has the best theme. However, we're not DVC members, so it's not really a factor for us. I do think this resort definitely benefits from having a car, like you said.
Yes, if you have a car, this resort is great to stay at. That it takes away, having to wait for buses, which can be an issue because it's so large. There's multiple bus stops. You can drive to any of the parks, which right now we actually recommend if you can. Along with that too, since these are DVC and anything with a 1-bedroom or up, you also have a full kitchen. Then you have your car, you can go get groceries, you can pick stuff up and use the kitchen. It's definitely useful.
Yeah, that was something new that we did in the room was we actually cooked some meals.
Yeah, several
which was
meals.
Actually fun.
Yeah, it was really fun to do, and it was a good break away from having to be in a restaurant. I mean, I think in most circumstances, cooking meals for yourself is going to be the cheaper option, and you get to kind of make something you're gonna like, spend time with your family a little bit. It was really fun to do that. Because I love Disney food, so I wasn't sure I would enjoy that as much, but I thought it was really fun.
I thought it was fun too. One thing that I thought was kind of weird about the room was the door situation in the bathrooms. So you have kind of a split bathroom, but that bathroom is located between the master bedroom and the main area as well. There's the door in between the bathroom, but then right there's the door that blocks off the master bedroom, and then there's another set of doors within the bathroom there. Part of the master bathroom is always open to the master bedroom, whereas the other part can be blocked off, but it blocks off your section to the toilet. I just thought there was a lot of doors.
There were an extraordinary amount of doors in the bathroom situation. You are right.
It was it's 5 doors within this little square of the bathroom to the master bedroom.
Yeah, and you never quite get used to where you're going and it's just a bathroom.
Yeah, and then on top of that, the storage closet is also back behind that bathroom, so there's another door to get to the closet, which is where your safe is, and it's a great spot to keep your luggage and all of that really out of the way, which was nice, but just another tunnel back in the bathroom.
One thing that this room also features, since it is DVC, is washer dryer, which we actually used a lot on this trip because there were so many of us, and it worked great. I love the rooms that have a washer and dryer. We use them all the time, even if we're only there for a couple days.
Yeah, it's nice to go home and have your laundry already done, so you can just put your clean clothes away. So there are a couple different dining options available. There are actually usually 3 quick services because 2 of the pool bars offer a limited quick service menu. We did not do either of those. We did do the Artist Palette location, which is their main quick service. This place actually gets ragged on pretty bad. Thought it left something to be desired, but I didn't think it was absolutely terrible.
I mean, it was edible. I didn't eat any, or I didn't try anything and then go, I'm not even gonna eat this. I'm hungry. There was food, I ate it. There's more exciting places out there, but if you're in a hurry or if you just don't feel like traveling out of the resort, it's doable. I think I had a pizza, which actually tasted really good. I know we got some chicken fingers at some point. Those were fine.
I think for a deluxe resort, it definitely leaves something to be desired. It could be much more. It's got a nice theme and a nice layout. The food quality just isn't great.
I think the fact that it is a fully DVC resort and not split deluxe hotel and DVC is part of that reason. I think they just haven't like really had an impetus to really do something creative with their quick service.
Their sit-down dining is the Turf Club. This is not currently open, however the Turf Club Lounge is open. We did do dinner there one night. I thought it was fine. I had gotten their like signature burger and it was pretty good.
Yeah, it's a very limited menu, but everything we tried there was good. I think I just got like a snack. I think I just got like fries or something, and they were fine, or they were good, I would say. And then they have some unique drinks there as well, and it's a full bar. You can have them make anything for you, and the cast member is, you know, friendly and more than willing to put something together for you. So that's a good option. The seating in the lounge is very nice. There's outdoor seating available right there as well. It's I think a little less hectic than the quick service can be at that time. So I would recommend it if you're staying there and you're okay with a smaller menu.
Yeah, I think it's currently like the best quality option that you're gonna find there. Transportation options, you are a little bit limited unless you rent a car or drive in on your own. To get to any of the main theme parks, your only option is the bus. And then to get to Disney Springs, you can walk or take the boat when they are operating. If you are on the bus situation, just know that the buses do stop at each of the different locations around, including the tree houses. You could potentially get on the bus to go to the theme park and have to sit around while you go and drop off and reboard people at each of those locations. However, if you have a car, I actually think this resort is in a pretty good place to get to the parks. You can drive right across the main exitway and you go right onto Epcot Center Drive, and it's about a 2-minute drive to Epcot, maybe a 4-minute drive to Magic Kingdom, and it's also probably about 5 minutes to Hollywood, and then Animal Kingdom's probably about 10 minutes, being that you're on the exact opposite side of the park. But if you are renting or driving, I think it's a great option.
Yeah, Uber or Lyft are also an option, as with any of the resorts. We use them a lot. I think they're a good option if you don't have a car, or if you don't want to drive home at night from the park.
A couple other pros of this resort. One, being a big sprawling golf course, there are lots of walking paths that you can take. Now you shouldn't walk on the actual golf cart paths, but there are a lot of other paths leading to the different areas of the resort. And there's also a walking path you can take to Old Key West, and that'll also take you back around the tree houses. You can walk in and around that. That's a real nice loop as well, nice and shaded.
Yeah, and since we walked over to we were so close to them, we walked over to the treehouse area a few times. They actually have some like nature paths and nature like signs, a little educational thing going on. So if you have kids, it might be fun to go and find the signs and learn about things. So I really thought that was a really cool path that I had never seen before.
Yeah, the treehouse area definitely gives you like some Fort Wilderness type of vibes. It was very cool.
So of course we loved it.
This resort also features the Senses Spa, which is not currently open. However, the gym is open, and it is a very nice gym setup. It's like a full layout gym with pretty much all the toys you could want. Obviously, they are pushing you towards mobile check-in right now with all their COVID precautions, which doesn't leave a whole lot for the people in the lobby to do, but the cast members in the lobby, we had to go and pick up a package that was there. They were super friendly. They were ready to help anyone who walked through the door at the snap of a finger. I just noticed the couple minutes that we were in there, they were all just very joyful and very friendly and helpful to anyone who walked through.
Yeah, great cast members. Also, if you're staying there, even if you do mobile check-in, go check out the lobby area. I just think it's very pretty. They don't have like a huge gift shop or anything, but if you're into seeing, fancy places, I think it's worth a walk through and, grab a drink or, just say hi to cast members. I'm sure they would appreciate it.
Overall, we really like this resort. We would definitely stay there again. I think its size and maybe the food options are probably your biggest two cons there. These nice renovated rooms are awesome. Lots of space, especially if you're staying with a larger group. We fit 5 in that one bedroom very comfortably, I thought.
Yeah, and two, now that we know that the food isn't the greatest, but we know that there's, a full kitchen with all of the cooking utensils and plates and everything that you need, we can just go and be prepared to make our own really good food.
We did also do a DVC tour, so we got to see a couple different rooms. We got to see the Grand Villa.
Which was really cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Don't think we'll be staying there soon.
Yeah, and then we also did a treehouse tour, which I thought was pretty cool. The treehouses are a little bit dated right now.
And they're very different from the vibe of the room we stayed in. They're very much more like wilderness feeling.
Yeah, but we like them. They're very cool, you know, up in the air, and you get the little deck with the like picnic table and everything.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited to stay there one day, hopefully soon. It's very much our aesthetic.
Yeah.
It's very cozy, you know, it's different, but I think it'd be really cool.
I did also get to go to the pool a couple times. We got to see kind of the pool in the grandstand area, which is one of the quiet pools, as well as the main pool, which is High Rock Springs, one of the pools with the water slides. I think some of the pools on property right now tend to get like really crowded, and that's not your thing. Could be a little off-putting. I didn't think either of these pools were super, super crowded. The main one had a fair amount of people, and I will note too that they are doing like children's activities and stuff back at that pool again, which is another nice thing. But I thought both their pools were nice, nicely themed. Even the quiet pool had like a little kind of splash area for the kids and had different theming going on around it. So I thought they were both pretty awesome. Well, that's going to do it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell, do all of that YouTube-y stuff that you're supposed to do. And we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.
Bye.